Good morning. I just noticed that my room is a little dark on my end. I'm gonna go open the blind. Good morning.
Good morning.
Looks like you guys figured out the homework. So that was good. Happy Wednesday, everyone. I know, are you so excited it's Wednesday? Ugh, Wednesday's a killer day, man. I don't know, does anybody else feel it? My kid, it's especially hard because my kids have asynchronous Wednesday. So Monday, Tuesday, they're online all day, like live classes. And then Thursday, Friday, they're online all day, live classes. And Wednesday, it's do your work on your own time. So what do you think that means for teenagers? Sleep in as long as humanly possible, right? And really hope that mom doesn't wake you up because you didn't do your chores, which I was really nice this morning and I haven't woken anyone up. However, their chores are not done. So I will be sending them a text that says, I appreciate you sleeping in, but can you please do what I ask all the time? Yeah, it's a little annoying. So I didn't make a smoothie this morning because I didn't want to use the blender and wake them up. Wasn't that nice of me? Have you
It
seen
was
that
super
video?
nice of you. Yeah.
Yeah, have you seen that video of the guy who's living in the dorm who's trying to eat healthy? He's trying to make a smoothie. He's trying to make his NutriBullet all quiet. It's hilarious. Yeah, it's hilarious. That's my world every day. For a while in the summer, I took my blender outside. I was like, I'd rather wake up the neighbors than my children. Isn't that bad? I was like, whatever. The dogs bark anyway. It's about the same.
Oh
So,
my God. I
yeah.
did cat boxes for 6 cats this morning. So,
Oh, that's exhausting too.
hmm
Yeah, that is a nightmare. So, the cats are so wonderful in so many ways, except that. Not a fan.
right.
So, yeah. Okay, so it is We Share Wednesday. I just overshared. So there you go. So who else would, and Marty just shared for us. I appreciated his cat box story. Who else would like to share this morning while we're still waking up? No one?
I guess I'll share.
I'm ready.
Um, I mean, it's not much, but I woke up early today, just feeling good. Uh, um, made me some pancakes, put some peanut butter and bananas on it. Good little meal in the morning.
Nice. That sounds awesome. Do you ever use Nutella?
Yeah, sometimes I like make Nutella peanut butter sandwiches and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Nutella is good on pancakes too. Thank you so much for sharing, Malachi. That was awesome. It's the little things that make us happy, right? Which, speaking of food, do you know it's We Care Wednesdays at MCC, and they are doing those fresh produce distributions today. So it's between, I'm trying to find the time, 10 a.m. and noon at MCC's campus. You enter off Dobson. So you enter off, they call it Solar Way. Apparently, all those streets have names now. Solar Way. So, and you can walk up if you don't have a car, or you can just drive up and someone will put the food in your trunk or your vehicle or whatever, and you have to wear masks. But that's it. So it's an awesome thing. Make sure you take advantage of that or you tell someone about it. It's through United Food Bank. So, and it's free and it's open to everyone. You don't have to show ID, nothing. They're just happy for people to come and get that fresh produce. Nice. So stop by after class, load up, go get it. Okay. Who else wants to share? Anyone want to share about their locked module problem and they solved it yesterday and they're not going to let it happen again? If you don't know what I'm talking about, your module was not locked. So basically, I have prerequisites, right? And you have to view every page in the module. Okay. And the whole idea is I put it there for a reason. I'm hoping you look at it. And I'm hoping you don't wait until there's a crisis to look at it. Just go to the modules and then go through each assignment. I'll let you know the overview and the due dates. Some of you were very confused at why you could not access your assignment, right? Raise your hand if you were confused. Dom, put your hand in the air. Thanks, Malachi. I was looking right at Dom and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure I sent you a message. I sent lots of you a message last night, by the way, and that's okay. You got the assignment, right? So you're good to go. The assignment wasn't too bad, was it? Yay. Okay. You're like, well, what am I going to say? It's my teacher. Am I going to say that was the worst assignment ever? Right. So, okay. We're going to do, I have a quote today, and we're going to do a little rounding warm up. Yeah. To practice rounding. Because remember, yesterday we had a little, maybe we forgot how to round, or maybe we were never taught how to round. Or maybe we weren't listening when we were taught. Who knows? But either way, let's figure it out now. So let me share my screen. Hopefully, I didn't join on my iPad, which was a fail, but I will in a minute. But right now, I'm just going to share this way. You get awfully quiet. Malachi, I'm so thankful that you shared. Hopefully, more people will share someday. Sorry, I got to get to the right class. This seems like the wrong. There we go. All right. So 99% of the failures come from people who have the habit of making excuses. I was fascinated by this comment because of who it's from. It's George Washington Carver. I find that fascinating. Can you guys see my screen? I just moved it around. Okay, good. So, and if you don't know the history of George Washington Carver, he's amazing and fascinating. So, what's cool is when these slides are live, you can click on that George Washington Carver link and it will take you to Brainy Quotes, but then you could also just search him. Amazing. Okay, we already shared. We share Wednesday. I just wanted you to see my cute little rainbow slide. Love it. You're welcome. Good morning. Okay, we're going to do this one first. I forgot before our rounding assignment, I have a 3, 2, 1. That must be so I can see if you guys are awake. Okay, so there's your 3, 2, 1. Your bill is $54. You want to leave an 18% tip. How much do you spend, including the tip? Make sure we do everything we want to remember from yesterday. First of all, are we answering the question I asked? Do we have a dollar sign? Right? Those kind of things. So get that ready.
Are we going to type it in the chat?
We are. But don't hit enter to everyone. Can you not see my screen? Why did it disappear? That's annoying. It's still on my screen. Hold on. How about now? It's magical. Okay. So your bill's $54. You want to leave an 18% tip. How much did you include? How much did you spend, including the tip? Get it ready. Don't hit enter yet. Did you really not even see my rainbow then, too? Did you see my rainbow share slide? Okay, that's depressing. Oh, Yesenia saw it. Everybody else was just ignoring it.
I saw the slide with a quote, but that was
Okay, I'll go back. We'll rewind and do the
okay.
rainbow in just a minute because I spend a lot of time on that. I need somebody to, I don't know, give me a party hat. Okay, are you ready? Are you still working? I'm going to give you an extra bonus 10 seconds. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Look at all of you putting your dollar signs on there. Oh, Marty did the bonus plan and put in parentheses what the tip was. Loved it. Valerie, don't forget that dollar sign. I didn't get answers from everyone. I can count. I know how many are here. Okay, good. So any questions on how we did that? Did anyone have to use their notes to do that one? It's okay. Be honest if you had to use your notes. Everybody just did it in their, like, with their calculators. I was going to say in your head. Does anyone have a shortcut of how to get from just the bill to the total without doing 18% and then adding the two of them together? Does anyone know a shortcut to get there? Valerie, what'd you do? Let me see it. Okay, so you just did it the regular way, which is fine, totally fine. Do this on your calculators right now. Do this on your calculators just to see. Do 54 times 1.18. Do 54 times 1.18 on your calculator. What do you notice?
It's the total.
Yeah, that's what Marty put in the chat. That's awesome. So why is it 1.18? What is it doing?
I forget. Ah, I remember I went over this before, but I forget.
Yeah, Marty, do you know what it's doing? Why it's 1.18? Yeah.
Well, yeah. Because you're multiplying it times. It's 118% of 54.
Yay! So so if you changed 1.18 to a percent, it would be 118%, right? So the 100% is the bill. That's the $54. Then the 18% is the what was it, 72? So if you do it by 1.18, it does that in one step for you. Do you have to do it that way? No. You all got the right answer, and hardly anybody did it that way. I just wanted to show you so you could kind of think about that. Okay? All right. So hold on. There's my rainbow share. Do you appreciate it now? Okay, at least I got a thumbs up. God, nobody's playing along today. Thank you, AJ. Oh, thanks, Dom. See? It's the party hat, Marty. Thank goodness. You made my Wednesday. Oh, Amari, thank you. See? That's how I know you're still there because man, sometimes you could just freeze a picture and it might look the same sometimes because you guys are just sitting there like, yeah, she's boring. This is awful. Stupid COVID, right? All right. Um, so here's your rounding activity. I don't know why. Hopefully that font's not too small. Hopefully you can make it bigger if you need to. I want you to individually do these 8 questions. You can just do them on scratch paper if you want, right? Or if you have a whiteboard sitting next to you or whatever. It's not something we're going to chat. It's not something we're going to turn in. I'm just going to have you verify your answers in just a few minutes, okay? So try it and let me know if you need me to move my screen or anything. And so each one is a separate question. So, and it'll tell you where to round to. Okay. So try those. When you're done, can you just type in the chat? Maybe we'll do ice cream flavors today. Okay. Your favorite ice cream flavor. And if you don't eat ice cream, you can just make up whatever you do eat. Okay. But when you're done with all 8, that's how I'll know when we need to go over it. Okay. All right. Let me know if you have any questions while you do it. You can privately chat me. You can talk out loud. You can chat the whole class, whatever you need. Okay, some of you are getting close. Or I'm getting some of that. Some of those ice cream flavors. Don't forget, send an ice cream flavor, your favorite, or you can just tell me something that you like to eat if you hate ice cream. If you're done. Otherwise, I'm going to give you maybe 1 more minute. All right. So if you didn't have a chance to share your flavor, I hope you are close to done. And we'll go over it. Okay, I put my answers on the next slide, but it was very late when I was doing this. So if they're wrong, don't feel bad asking me a question because my eyeballs were not open very wide at that point. And I love all of your flavors. Rocky Road, a couple people were Rocky Road. Yesenia and Marty. And then Aaron and someone, Amanda were both mint chocolate chip. Love that. We got a cookie dough fan. Strawberry was Marty's first, but it was this particular brand too, Haagen-Dazs. Green tea, which I think AJ said green tea ice cream. Is that anyone's fave? I've I've been to one place in California that they called it matcha. Do you know what I'm talking about? Am I saying it right? Aaron, does that sound right, Marty? Okay, good. That my daughter loved that too. So there you go. Ooh, pistachio cookie dough. Okay, and Amari is very healthy, and I appreciated that. He liked lots of different fruits every day. He couldn't even pick a favorite for me. I know, it's crazy. So I had the best smoothie, but I'm not a big fruit smoothie. It just had a banana in it. But I like it was spinach, peanut butter, almond milk, banana. Do you like those smoothies? They're pretty good. My son was like, "That is the greenest, most disgusting thing I've ever looked at. I will not put it in my mouth." And I'm like, "Seriously, you can't taste it." Like, I'm not even lying. Like the spinach, you can't taste at all. Kale, you can't taste in smoothies, but spinach, not so much. All right, pistachio ice cream. Okay, so now I got to get some ice cream sometime. That's for sure. Okay, so check these answers. Olivia, make sure your dog is on it and checks our answers. Okay. All right. So, like I said, I was doing it late at night, so I apologize for errors. Check all your answers and see if you agree or disagree. If you agree with all of them, give me something, party hat, thumbs up, whatever. If you disagree, then like you can raise your hand like this, or you could type in the chat, or you could virtually raise your hand, whatever you need. Nice. I got a party hat and a thumbs up. Keep checking them. I know it's kind of hard to read because I put them at the end. A little annoying. Sorry about that. All right. How'd everybody do? I looked away from my screen and wrote something down, so I might have missed some party hats, thumbs ups. Okay, AJ gave me a thumbs up. Let's talk about, I know I specifically wrote one because I thought some of you might get tricked by it. And the one that was number 5. So let's look at number 5. It said round 0.98298 to 4 decimal places, which means the 4 decimal places only counts to the right of the decimal. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to stop right there. Then we have to decide, do we want this number, is this number closest to 0.9829? Or we need to make it 1 bigger in that place value, which might be kind of tricky because it's already a 9, right? So how do we make it 1 bigger? Well, we would add the number after 9 is 10, right? So there would be a 0 in this place value, but that 1 to change it from a 9 to a 10 actually changes this 2 to a 3. So, and if you think about it, it's 29. The very next number is 30, right? If we were just looking at it not as a decimal. So this is actually the rounded answer. So sometimes on a rare occasion, you have to increase more than one of the place values. Weird. It's a little bit tricky. And do we need the 0 here? Or do we not need the 0 there? What do you think?
That was my question to you.
I was about to ask that.
Yeah, so mathematically, it is equivalent. These two numbers are mathematically the same value, right? They would be on the same place on a number line. But since it says 4 decimal places, it wants all 4 decimal places. So it wants you to put the 0 in there, even though it seems silly. And that goes like when you take chemistry and you talk about significant digits and things like that, that's just kind of like an agreement we all came to. So when we say round to the nearest 10th, we want it to end in that place. When we say 4 decimal places, we want all 4 of them, even if the last one is a 0. Does that help, Marty? And Malachi? Good. Any other ones that you had any questions or concerns on? No? Are you feeling a little bit better about rounding? And then we had these last two were a little percent practice too, right? Anyone have any questions? Now's your chance. You got a quiz tomorrow.
I have a question.
I'm ready, Dom.
For 3 and 6, I put 72.00, and then for 6 I put 52.10. Would those be wrong?
Good question. On number 3, since it says the nearest dollar, you don't need these. So I'm not sure if more, M-O-E-R, would mark it wrong for you or not, but they're unnecessary. If I was grading it on a test, I would not mark that wrong. I would be like, okay, 72, it's the same as 72.00. Now, this one, on the other hand, since it says the 10th place, it does not want any digits past there. So if you were on more or on a test and you put that, I am going to take off just a tiny bit. Okay. So not as much as if you rounded to the wrong place, but I will just give you a little reminder that says this is unnecessary. Great question, Dom.
Thank you.
More is much pickier than I am. Let's just put it that way, right? So when more grades you, since it's a computer, it'll just say, nope, that's wrong. That's why when we do things like, especially with our quiz tomorrow, you're going to show me all your work, right, on the paper. And then I can give you credit, even if your final answer might have some strange little thing on it. Does that make sense? All right. Any other questions on this? Did you find this helpful? Yeah? Okay. You ready to move on then? Okay. So we're going to play a game today on a different website that's called Quizzes. Has anyone played Quizzes before? It's kind of like Kahoot. Who's played Kahoot before? Like 2 people have played Kahoot. Are you kidding me? Okay, 3, 4. I feel better now. High school teachers love Kahoot, I feel like, right? So if you have had a teacher who played Kahoot, they probably play it a lot, right? So yeah, if you played it once, you played it more than once. The reason I chose Quizzes is what I dislike about Kahoot is you have to wait for everyone else, right? And sometimes that's really annoying because some of us work much faster, some of us work much slower, right? So we're going to do what's called quizzes. Now, you work at your own pace. I think there's a total of 24 questions, okay, on the quiz. If you click the link that I'm going to put in the chat right now, it'll take you straight there. Please, please, please enter your real first and last name because that's how I'm going to give you credit for doing the activity. It should not make you log into anything. I think it will still save your information, but let me know if that sounds inaccurate. I'm going to click on it right now too and see what it says when I go there. Mine is hard because it might ask, but if you just type in your name there, you can just start. Okay, and when you're done, let me know that you're done. I'll keep an eye on it as the teacher. You can use your calculator, you can write things down, but try to make it like it's really a quiz, right? Like don't use your notes unless you really have to. The good news about this is you can take it more than once if you want. It's not a big deal. So if you decide after class you want to do it again, that's totally fine. It's not going to change. Okay. You do get credit, a homework grade for completing this quizzes. Okay. It doesn't matter if you go slower. If you're getting them right, you will still move up the leaderboard. So you're okay. It's not really a competition. You just get all the points on the assignment if you finish it. Okay. Any questions? Okay, would you guys prefer to be in breakout rooms or are you fine just staying here while you do it? Anyone have a preference? Okay, perfect. If you finish early, what I want you to do is start on your percent assessment review that is also due tonight. It's just 3 questions. Yesenia already finished it, right? Yeah, and I already graded it. Did you see that, Yesenia? Yeah. So if Yesenia finishes, she's going to have a conversation with me and then she's good to go. The rest of you are going to stay until you finish that, right? Both of those. Okay. Good luck. I'm going to stay on mute. If you have questions for me, just chat them to everybody or chat them privately to me. Okay. All right. Good luck. It's not a race. It is kind of fun though. Let me know if you're having trouble getting to that site or working on it. Okay, I don't mean to interrupt you. You can keep working, but this is not a quiz. Like, you guys can chat with each other. You can unmute your mic if you have a question. Like, it's a game, in case you're wondering, right? And do you like the little silly messages? Are they coming up for you guys in between like the questions? Yeah, I turn those on because I think they're fun. And if you're working slower than someone else, don't worry about it. I know you can see where you are on the leaderboard probably, but it doesn't matter, right? So, and if you have a question over one miss, we can go in a breakout room, just you and me, or I can explain it or whatever you want. And then make sure you work on the percent assessment review assignment when you're done. Okay? You do have to complete the assignment. So do all 24 questions regardless of your score in order to get full credit. Okay? All right. Perfect. You should be a little bit happier, I think. I'm a little concerned by your faces. It's okay. Are you focused on the game? I'll stop talking.
I finished it.
Let me look right now at yours. Let me, sorry, my silly page didn't refresh. That's weird. Cindy, I just answered you, except for I forgot to link one thing. 1 second.
Oh, thank you.
Mari, good job. You finished the percent assessment review.
Yeah.
Perfect. And so right now you should scan it and upload it. So you have that assignment done and know how you want to explain it and make sure you show all your work. And if you want, if you scan it right now or even just take a screenshot, you can put it in the chat and I can look at it and see if I have any input. And that goes not just for Amari, but for everybody else. If you put it on Canvas already, I can look there. But if you just want to put it in the chat, that's fine too. I will put your exit ticket in the chat in just a minute. I just want to make sure we go over, information. So. Okay, so don't leave the meeting even if you're done with everything. I'm going to stop everybody in 3 minutes so we can have a conversation. Then I'll give you the exit ticket and I'll stay on until 10:15, right? When you finish anything, you can go. But if you want me to have a conversation with you or check anything, I totally can. Okay, so just be patient for a couple more minutes.
Now I'm not muted.
All right, so let's talk for a minute because it seems like some of you are finishing or whatever. I did look at Amari's and Deshay's assessment review, so make sure you take a look at that. Deshay, it's really weird because you have the right answer. You just wrote the wrong number on number 2. Did you see that?
I think I got mixed up because I saw 30. I don't know. I think I switched to
Okay.
9. I don't know.
So just
100.
correct that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're fine. Okay, good. And then if you're not done with that quizzes yet, it's totally fine. Take your time. There's no rush. You don't have to stay on the class in order to do it. I mean, we still have 15 minutes, so you'll probably finish by then anyway. I'm going to, by the way, did you like that quizzes? Was it kind of a little bit different Kahoot, but really good practice, I think. And if you want, even if you got 100%, you could take it again later, right? Just for fun. It won't change your grade, so you'll be fine. And you can just put in your same name. It doesn't matter. I like that website. I think it's very helpful. You might find some quizzes for some other classes if you want. So tomorrow we're going to be doing the percent assessment. You also have preview assignments for statistics that you can do, right? So you don't have any homework over the weekend. Okay. So does anyone have any questions on the quiz? The quizzes, I can do any problems or otherwise, what I'm going to do is share my screen for the exit ticket. Do not leave unless you've already finished your percent assessment review and submitted it on Canvas because some of you have tech issues. If you're still working on the quizzes, that's totally fine. Okay. I'm going to share my screen for the exit ticket in case you need the QR code. But if you're not ready for that yet, that's totally fine. I'm going to answer any questions that you have and make sure we use all of our class time. I just know some of you are pretty much finished. Okay. So, and I'm going to look at the rest of those on Canvas or answer any questions now if you have it. Once I've looked at yours on Canvas and or you've submitted on Canvas, and you finish the exit ticket, you can go. And I will see you tomorrow. Great job today. Nice. Lots of math you did. Marty, I'm looking yours right now, so you know. Very nice, Marty. Any questions for me, just let me know.
Yeah, I feel good about this. So I am taking off. All right.
Yay. Excellent.
Right.
See you tomorrow.
All right. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Yep.
Have a good day.
Thanks. You too.
AJ, you didn't leave, did you? Okay. AJ, number 1, you need to relook at on the percent review. And number 2, you have no money symbols or decimal like place value accuracy. So make sure you look at number 1 and number 2 on the percent assessment review.
Okay, I'll be sure to fix it.
And you can let me know if you have any questions. Angelina, did I already look at yours? I'm looking at yours right now. On number 1 and 2 and 3, you need dollar signs, Angelina. Okay, and you need to make sure you have place value to the nearest hundredth. So your numbers are all right, but you don't have all the symbols you need. Does that make sense, Angelina? Okay. Do you have any questions for me? Just let me know, or you can type in the chat. Either way, it doesn't matter. just gotta get my chat back up. Jende, what do you mean? Mine won't let me click anything.
Like on my computer, it just says submit assignment. I don't see anything else. Like it won't let me do this. I'm not sure. Do you know
Well,
if you can like send me the link?
You should, can you not see the assignment on your screen?
No, I see it, but it just says submit. It's not showing like a module or something for me to do it.
Well, it's not a module, it's a document. It's a Google Doc. Do you see the link to the Google Doc?
No.
So when you
This
click
is
on percent assessment review, it should say assignment directions. And right underneath the assignment directions, it should say complete the percent assessment review. That's clickable. If you click, it will take you to the Google Doc.
All right, resubmitted a new one. In and out. Have a good day.
Okay. Make sure you do the exit ticket too. Jen Day, do you want to share your screen and make sure if you need some help? Did you find it?
no. Okay, so I'm on my phone and then I'm looking at my computer, but I can switch my camera. So that's what it looks like. And then
Okay.
I'm not sure where to locate it. So I went to like grades.
So go to modules. That's where all your assignments are in modules.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're in week 3. Scroll down to
Right.
week 3 and click
And
on
it's not
percent.
open.
Okay, because something's locked on yours. So you must look at what you haven't viewed yet. So I can look at yours and see on my end. So you have to click through everything in week 2. Click through every single page in week 3. Just click, you have to keep going back. If you click right there, now scroll to the bottom. Don't click on any of those. Okay, so right there on that page, do you see on the right? If you look a little to the right, it says next. Just click next. And just keep scrolling down and click next until you get to the percent assessment review.
I just have a quick question. Do I need to resubmit it?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I don't think it updates it, you know, so yeah, you'll want to resubmit. So Amari, just change your work. Do you see your work? You have the right new number now, 4.94, but on the line above it, you have the old number still there. Do you see that? So fix that. Did you find it, by the way? Jen Day?
Yes.
Okay, good. So you can turn your phone around now if you found it and you're working on it. You're good. Perfect, Angelina. Good. Okay. I didn't look at it, but I'm just saying good job resubmitting it. All right. So we only have 5 minutes left. I'm just trying to do 75 things at one time. So I hope you liked the quizzes. If you want to play it again, you totally can. Make sure you practice explaining those problems to someone, right? Tonight, even the 3 on the percent assessment review, even if it's your cat, right? Even if it's someone who has no idea the math you're talking about, even if it's a stuffed animal or talking to yourself in the mirror, because that's when you guys get nervous, is when you're going to try to explain it to me. And just make sure, I'll try to grade all those tonight. And so you have all that feedback in case we didn't have time for me to look at it yet. Okay. So my computer doesn't refresh very fast. So guys, make sure you do the exit ticket, and I will see you tomorrow. Great hard work. You guys did 24 math problems, not including all the rounding we did and the warm up we did. So amazing. Ashley, I'm looking at yours now. Anyone need the exit ticket? Ashley, dollar signs and 2 decimal places on number 2. Okay, you're missing those things. Other than that, it looks good. Is Angelina still here? Did she leave? Angelina, so you did dollar signs, but you still don't have 2 decimal places on your answers. So look at how you wrote your tip on number 1. You need to have a 0 at the end there. Do you see that? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I got it now.
Okay, so on all of those, make sure, because just write it like you would see money.
Okay.
Okay, good. Malachi, I'm looking at yours right now. Very nice. Malachi, yours looks good. Just make sure you practice explaining, okay? Aaron, I'm looking at yours right now. Aaron, can you check your math on number 2? It's off just a little, which is a little strange if you just hit a button wrong on your calculator. Valerie, do you need the exit ticket?
Oh, I was working on yeah.
Okay, good. Just because it's going to be, it's 10:14. So I just want to make sure you get the exit ticket. Anyone else need the exit ticket? I'll put it in the chat. If anyone need the QR code.
You said you want us to wait until you check our percent assessment, correct?
It's up to you. Olivia, did you send me? Because I didn't see it on
I
Canvas.
submitted it. Let me double check.
I didn't see it on Canvas. Oh, now I do. Hold on. 1 second. Sorry, I had to refresh my page.
No, it's
Okay,
fine.
let me see. It all looks great. Good job. I know it's hard to write on the screen, so, but you did good. Yep, excellent.
Okay, thank you.
Just make sure you did your exit ticket and then you're good to go.
Cool.
Dom, I just saw yours right here. Sorry, I'm just loading yours, Dom. It's so far it seems good. You know, it seems like as soon as I can see this doc, we're good.
Awesome.
Just hold on, make sure I can view it. Okay, Dom, so I see your document, but I can't see any work on number 1. On number 2, it looks like maybe there's a picture or something that I can't see that's covering everything up. It says, what is the sale? PRIC, and then there's nothing there. And then I can see your answer on number 3, but it looks like you're missing dollar signs. Okay, so I don't see any work on 1 or 2. And if you
Okay.
want, you can share your screen. What'd you do it on?
I showed work. I did on it was Google. What was it? Google Docs.
Okay. Do you still have that Google Doc up?
I do.
Okay,
How?
so share your screen with me. Click the button in the bottom middle where it says share screen. And Jenday and Aaron, you're free to go whenever you're done. Oh, yeah, let me look at yours. Much better. Isn't that weird? I don't know what happened the first time. So
yeah, I think I just like I must have misput it in my calculator or something like that.
Yeah, so just be real careful tomorrow. And that's it. You're all good.
Bye.
See ya. Dom, are you good? Okay, so let me look, Dom. Okay, so this is, I cannot see this on the screen. Scroll down a little so I can see number 1. Okay, so do you see how you just have an answer there?
Yeah, that was because I had just guessed on that one. I remember you had said that you usually like to leave 20%, so that was actually the first number.
Okay, so how could we find out if 20% is correct? Because you're gonna have to show me some work there.
20%.
Can we?
Oh, they asked what percentage. Oh God.
Can we use what was it called? Proportion?
You can use proportions. So what's missing is the percentage, right? Because that's what we were looking for. So you're going to put X over 100 equals, and then you just have to be careful because you're going to have to put the 67.20 on the top and the 56 on the bottom, because it should be a number greater than 100% that you spent, right?
Right.
Okay. And then on number 2, do you see how you don't have money really written there? You have a dollar sign. But you see, if I was reading that, I would read $254, and shouldn't it say 70 for 70 cents?
Yeah.
Okay, and shouldn't there be another 0 after the 3 for the 30 cents?
Right, there should
Okay. Yeah, and then on the last one, same thing, you need dollar signs. Well, it's a different thing because you need dollar signs. Go over to the left a little more. It's $594.30. Do you see that?
Oh,
there you go, right there. And then on the bottom one, do you see how you don't have dollar signs?
Oh, yes.
Okay,
yes.
so you just have to do your work on number 1, but this is how I want you to submit, because I'm not sure. How did you change this to a PDF? What did you do?
I went to file, and then it was download.
Uh-huh.
And then I hit this PDF document.
Yeah, that should work. So I don't know why it looked a little weird. So just make sure you, oops, you just changed your dollar sign to cent sign. You're going to finish number 1 still. Okay.
Okay.
So don't forget to finish number 1 and upload. And Jen Day, same thing, right? You're going to finish and upload. You have until midnight to do it, right? So I just wanted to get us as far as we could during class so you didn't have so much homework. Good idea?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, good. All right, I'm
Oh,
gonna
the
end the
essay
meeting.
assessment.
Oh, you need it? Do you already have
No,
it?
I have it in the chat. I just didn't do it yet. I was doing the assignment.
Okay, good. Dom, did you do your exit ticket?
I did.
Okay, perfect. Then you're all ready to go. I'm gonna go so I can start my next class.
Awesome. Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, thank
Good
you.
job. Yep. See you tomorrow.
Yeah.